Shalom Israel. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect. It's the brother Yajazak, and I got Tazama with me from the Great Millstone Dallas camp. And basically, we on our way to camp. A couple of scriptures bounced off each other. You know what I'm saying? Breaking bread on the way to go do the work. Lord willing, we make it there safe. But basically, going into the foolishness of people, period. Whether it's your nation or other nations or whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's to the point now to where a spiritual man see how crucial things are and how close to the end we're getting. So we ain't got time to be trying to cater to people and make people feelings make people cater to people's feelings. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? It's time now to where you either serious about this thing or you're not, and that line has been drawn in the sand time and time again. But the more you watch, the more you stand on your watch, and the more you see these prophecies coming to pass, the more you starting to understand and you starting to harden yourself, you know what I'm saying, to get ready for what's to come, you know what I'm saying? And you said you wanted Proverbs 9 and 6?
Proverbs 9 and 6.
Okay, I'm going to read
verse 10.
Con. This is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 6. It says, forsake the foolish and live, and go in thy way of understanding.
Right, it says forsake the foolish and live, and go in thy way of understanding. So it tells you to forsake the foolish, which is the ways of this world. You know, having a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. And then it says, what was the second part it said in that verse?
It says, and go in the way of understanding.
And go in the way of understanding. And what's the way of understanding? The way of understanding is the word. You know, following after Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai wholeheartedly to the best of your ability.
God.
You know, having faith in the name of Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. You know, trying to follow the commandments to the best of your ability. You know, and preaching the word. That's the ways of understanding and wisdom.
God, it say forsake the foolish and live.
Yep.
You keep on messing around with these foolish people, that's gonna be, you're gonna end up being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because you dropped the ball. You took your eyes off the prize or whatever cliche you want to use in that spot. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ready for verse 7?
Kind of.
Verse 7. He that reproveth a scorner getteth himself shame.
Right. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame. Because ultimately, man, the scorner is going to come up and do what a scorner is going to do. You know, scripture says that scoffers is going to come in the end time. So really, a scorner is going to come up. I mean, yeah, there's a time and a place for everything, like it tells you in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. But most of the time, when you trying to reprove a scorner, you know, it's really not looking good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it might look good in front of men, like, oh damn, you got cut. But at the end of the day, you're not really gonna go nowhere with somebody that's already coming up against the word. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because we out there to edify. We're not out there to argue.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you gotta get on somebody, fine, cool, whatever. You know, and a lot of times you see that because people are so disrespectful towards the Heavenly Father and His Son. But at the end of the day, being able to edify the nation of Israel is our main goal. You know what I'm saying? To seal up the elect through the Spirit and power with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Sometimes in that process, you're going to end up arguing. You know what I'm saying? Or may even come to a fight. But at the end of the day, like the apostle said, man, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on.
Exactly.
You know? I'm going to say the spots on the chariots are limited. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like when them scorners do. Well, I say this all the time. I love to see a nigga that don't want to get it. Because it make my chances better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wicked as I was before I came into this truth. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all these niggas giving me an opportunity.
Yeah, you know. It give you some hope, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the scripture says in Revelations, you know, let the filthy be filthy still. You know, let the wicked be wicked still, roughly paraphrasing, let the righteous be righteous still, man. We gonna go out there and preach the word, man.
God.
And if it doesn't resonate with you, man, and you come up here trying to talk some shit, we ain't finna deal with you. You know, we ain't finna deal with no dumbass questions. What color was King David's sandals? You know what I'm saying? Like, we not about to worry about that kind of stuff.
Hell no. Verse 7, he that reproveth the scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot.
He that rebuketh the wicked man getteth to himself a blot, man. You get yourself a spot. You know, when you got a blot on your shirt, man, it's something that's noticeable. Like, you know, it's recognizable from afar. You know, so you over here trying to rebuke somebody that's already not going to get it. You know, a wicked man. You know, it's no edification being brought out to seal up the elect so we can get out of here.
God.
You know?
verse 8 says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
Right, rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee, man, because the wise is the only one that's going to get this. The wise is the only one that's going to store up that oil.
Yep, the Akim.
Yeah. You know, your brothers. You know? That's what it is, man. Rebuking a wise man, he shall love thee. Because ultimately, when you rebuke somebody, you rebuke them going back and referring to the scriptures. You know, it's the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua ultimately, man. You got to believe that the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is on that brother to rebuke you.
God.
And he shall love you for that, man.
That's right, because you believe that the spirit on him when he got extra ranch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You believe he in the spirit when it's chicken involved.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do when the chicken ain't there? Verse 9 says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
Right, that's self-explanatory, man. We teach the wise and we teach the just, man. Which is going to be the elect. That's who our whole mission on this side is to do, is to work for the elect, so that the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai can be on the planet Earth, man. And which is on the planet Earth through his word right now.
That's right.
But we're looking for the kingdom to be established, man. And once the elect is fully sealed up, hey, the quicker the kingdom is going to be here, man.
That's right. Verse 10, it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
Right, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. That's when you consider wise, when you take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and try to follow after his ways, man.
So that's why so many people blind. You know what I'm saying? That's why the world was blinded when it comes to the Heavenly Father. Because he said, if you don't have no fear of me, it ain't no need of me dealing with you no way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So until you acknowledge, first of all, to fear him, you got to acknowledge who he is. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge his power, know his name. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture says it was going to be a group of men that was going to always know his name.
Right.
You know? So to get to know, I would say, if you don't know him at all, I would say, how many people are you scared of that you ain't never met?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or that you don't know nothing about. So when the Lord say that the fear of the Most High, when the scripture say that the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, that's a strong indication that everybody ain't gonna have it.
Exactly. Everybody doesn't have wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have no fear of the Lord, you don't have no wisdom. That's why you're gonna get destroyed, man. So sitting up arguing and going back and forth, yeah, that's a part of the truth. It's a part of our lot. But after a while, you're gonna have enough seasoning to know when to pick your spots. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to debate somebody, if you're going to debate the cause, you're going to debate the cause. But when they come with that madness, when it's just something way left field, go ahead and shut that down, man, and edify the camera. You know what I'm saying? Edify the brothers that's out there listening. You know what I'm saying? Hell, edify the brothers that's on post. I'll be out there learning while I'm at camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm reading for a brother, learning like a big dog. Holding post, reading like a big dog. Holding post, learning like a big dog. You know what I'm saying? What other precept you wanted after this one?
Actually, Proverbs 23:9 was feeling perfect.
All right, Proverbs 23:9.
It was perfectly exactly into what you're saying.
All right, Proverbs chapter 23, verse 9. It says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Right, man. So the scripture says, speak not into the ears of a fool, because ultimately, at the end of the day, he's going to despise the wisdom. You know, our people are stiff-necked and hard-headed, man. Most of the time, when our people see us up there, man, what do they see in their eyes? They see a group of so-called niggas out there with Bibles. So off the top, they already going to come up trying to scoff.
Right.
Because they already seem like they already think in their head that, you know, they don't got it. They're not men of the Lord. They don't even have a building.
That's what I'm saying. And do you ever see us going up to churches?
Yeah.
Like if I saw the KKK out here bringing it out, I ain't got nothing for them. What the fuck I'm gonna go up there and argue with them for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the point? You know, y'all already know they ain't finna get it. You ain't finna he ain't finna agree, so what's the point even going out there?
Yeah, the way these scoffers be coming up with their madness, man, I wouldn't dare walk up on nobody with that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck no. You know? They're not gonna get it at the end of the day, man. As the scripture says, man, as the Most High did. Romans 11:7. Only the election hath attained it, and the rest were blinded, man.
Yep.
You gotta truly believe that. You know what I'm saying, man? Our people are in a dark state of mind. You know, and then what we're speaking it's not just words, man. This is treasure. You know what I'm saying? This is life that we're speaking, man. You just can't just sit here and give the gift that the Lord endowed to you just some nigga.
Yep. Cast not that pearls before swine.
That's what I want to get. That's what I want to grab next.
You know what I'm saying? You done in Proverbs 23?
Oh, yep, I'm done with that.
All right, you say where you want to go now?
That's Matthew chapter 7.
Yeah.
And I believe verse 6.
Matthew who?
Matthew chapter 7, verse 6.
7 verse 6, all right.
I believe.
Also, that might be the straight gate. Well, not a straight gate, on further down in that chapter. It says, it's Matthew 7 and 6. Give not that which is holy unto dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine.
Right. Give not that which is holy unto dogs, and neither cast thy pearls before swine. So even Yahushua, man, you know, he even considered our people as dogs and swine, man. People that's not gonna get it. Which swine, you know, to us is an abominable animal that we can't eat. You know,
can't touch.
Can't even mess with it. You can't mess with a pig, man. And you know, what does swine do when you a pig is a very nasty animal. You know, it just eats everything. It just runs over. It just steps in doo-doo and mud, and you know, it's just out there. You know, so the Lord is saying, and he refers to his word as pearls. You know, treasures and goods.
Yep.
And he's saying, cast not your pearls before swine.
And this is because this is what they gonna do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Least they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. You know what I'm saying? You just made a statement that the pig is running around in mud and crap and all this different thing. I'm saying with your pearls in his toes.
Yeah. You know.
With your pearls in his hooves. Because it don't matter to him, because it don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't thinking nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know, like he sees some pearls and, you know, you just stepping on it. You think it's just like some gum on the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, I'm saying a pig will eat a pearl.
Yeah.
They can break down any damn thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly how our people are, man. You know, our people don't want to listen. You know, all they're going to do is take the word, oh, man, that's deep. Oh, man, dang, I never knew that. And just keep going about doing their wickedness.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, pretty much the Lord was saying, man, don't worry about these niggas that's not gonna get it, man.
Yep.
You know? At least you gonna be going off trying to give this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to a nigga.
I'm telling you. I was saying, because after you've been doing this for a while, you can, matter of fact, was you done in Matthew 7?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get Hebrews 4 and 12. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. It says, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and to the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. And that's the point I wanted to get to, the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because when dudes come up, I'm telling you, man, sometimes you can see a demon coming from across the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll see them drive by. You'll see them get out their car. You see all that while you up there speaking, or while you holding posts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people come up because they always come up with that I just want to listen, and then they ask you a question, you engage. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell by the way the person respond to the scripture, because that's how we coming out of. Now we'll break it down in layman's terms to where people can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible is hard to be understood for many people.
Right.
But when we explain it to them and make it make sense, even though it makes sense, it ain't what they thought it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about our people. Shit, a nigga read a book, he taking that bitch to the grave. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nigga read a book about Malcolm X, he's Muslim. He a Muslim for life, even though Malcolm X gave that shit up.
Yeah, the scripture says that our people have itching ears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They hear something about Egyptology or the black conscience or the black woman's God, man, they gon' like you said, they going to the grave with that.
You know what I'm saying? And when you seasoned in this truth, you can discern when the nigga gonna act up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can discern, you can feel it. You can tell by their answers. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by their questions.
Yep.
The way a person present themselves when they come up, you can discern that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Being able to actually read spirits, man.
Yeah.
And the only way that you're gonna be able to actually read spirits, you gotta have the spirit of Yahushua on you, man.
That's right.
You know, because this word, like the scripture says, it tells you in that verse, it's the discerner of the spirits.
Yep. That's like in John 6. Matter of fact, let's go get that. John 6. You know what I'm saying? It was talking about how the Lord knew who was gonna betray him.
Oh yeah, con.
You know what I'm saying?
He can decide
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said we was gonna be able to do even greater works than what he did.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right, let me see. 6:64 says, but there are some of you that believe not, for Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He discerned that spirit.
Con.
When he cursed out the scribes and the wicked scribes and Pharisees, every time he cursed them out, he already knew what they was coming with. That's why you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he already knew it, and it would tell you in the scriptures. You know, it was saying and when pretty much roughly paraphrasing, like, you know, and he knew their thoughts or something like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And how did he know their thoughts already? It's because he was going by the word.
Yep.
Because the word shows you how you walk. You don't even got to say anything.
Right.
The way that you come up, the way that you present yourself, you know, the way that you may ask a question. You know, we already can know what you already coming up to do, man.
Yep.
That's why, like the apostle said, if a nigga can't get it, just forget about him, man.
That's right.
You know? Because only the elect is going to get it at the end of the day, man.
That's right.
And we know the elect is a very small number, man. So why waste your time, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth and at it, like, you know, I don't want to make this too long, but like we was listening to a video about that, you know, that black bitch that just was up there just talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now it's edification being made for the camera. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures coming out, suffering out a woman to teach. You know, that's cool. You know what I mean? But we at a time right now, man, where it's crunch time. We ain't about to sit here and just keep going.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
back and forth with no dang scoffers.
Nah, ain't gonna be able to do that, man. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh, well. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.